What's up, everybody? What's good, YouTube? Right now I'm in the middle of an interview, and my guest, his camera switched off. So I'm gonna take this time to make the intro for the video. Welcome to Kaizen Plus One, the video edition. I will be interviewing YouTuber Ato Leb today. Enjoy. What's up, everybody? On this episode, we got YouTuber, content creator Ato Leb in the building. What's up, bro?
Oh shit, you've already introduced me. What's happening? What's everyone saying? Yes, sir, bro. I'm calm. How are you?
I'm amazing. But the story of how we met is actually crazy. Not like met, but like how we got to chopping, yeah? Okay, I'm gonna tell my side, then you're gonna tell how it was from your side. Okay, so you know how my YouTube, bro, we in South Africa. My YouTube is flooded with like American YouTubers, entrepreneurs, like stuff like that, producers, because that's like the stuff I'm into. So one day randomly, this happened like actually, I've been known Ato Leb. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. First, when Ato Leb still had the slick back hair.
Oh no, man! Wow, we bringing that up,
yeah. So that's for sure. I had to. So that's when I discovered your channel, bro. And then I just been watching consistently from bro from the Jaden Woolley drama to that whole we're going this far, everything, right? So I come across you. It was fun. It was entertaining. That was that. And then this year, lockdown and Corona, like a lot of shit happened. And then I don't know, bro. Like as an entrepreneur at age 17, trying to learn like a lot of stuff. I don't have much except intuition. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I'm watching your videos. Like I'm like, this guy's onto something, bro. Like there was just I'd watch a bunch of South African YouTubers in general. I just had a feeling. I was like, this guy, he's special. I really feel like I'm catching a tiger by its tail in the beginning days, and I think it's really gonna go somewhere. So then I'm like, I bet you won't get it if you don't ask. I found your email. It wasn't on your YouTube. I had to scout.
Yeah, no, it is a proper email, bro. Like a formal email. I was like, I bet. Let me focus up on this thing. Okay, carry on.
Yes, sir. So I found your email. I hit you up. I say, hey, this is what I do. Media, marketing agency, wada. Did I give you the content model?
Yeah, you did. Said I must check it out.
Sent you the content. And that was the strategy. And it worked because I got you here now. Because I feel like what everybody else would do, bro, is, Ato Leb, I'm a fan, wada. Please, can you come on my interview? You have no incentive, dog. Like, you've got no reason to want to do anything with me. So I came in. Bro. Try to provide value.
That's the thing, dog. So I was literally like, as you say, you dropped me an email. So I was just going through my emails. I'm like, this is an actual, like, this is a proper email. Let me read it properly. I read it. I went through what you sent me, and then like I kind of searched you up. I'm like, okay. So he's still starting up, and you even said you were young. So I'm like. Like the fact that you just reaching out, like I really back that, because that's all we can do right now, bro. So I'm like, shit, okay, let me check what this guy's got, because you were speaking about me marketing myself and stuff, and like I haven't been doing that much. So I'm like, if there's someone who can help me with that, then why not, So
I like the old stuff that you've implemented, bro. I've been watching. TikTok.
Yes, sir. We TikTok way now too, bro.
Exactly how it went. Like that's just the whole game. So I mean, anyway, I hit you up. Like you said, bro, if you don't ask, you won't get. So I had to. I pulled up. I reached out to you, sent you the content model. I'm like, okay, let me provide value. I'm not gonna ask. I'm gonna provide value. Try to just give you as much free shit as I can, and then ask.
Yeah.
People usually think it's give, then take. It's give, ask. So I'm like, okay, what did you do? Hit me up anytime, wada. Then I'm like, hey, bro, let's just have an interview. You can get content out of it. I can get content out of it. It branches out to like 1,000 different things. But I'm going to let you give us the 2-minute little breakdown of who Ato Leb is.
Oh, shit. Who am I? Well, bro, I mean, I don't even know how. Okay, well, bro, I literally make content at the genre or the niche of the content is not specific at all. I literally just do things that I like doing, and I hope that the way that I feel entertained by myself making those videos and editing those videos is this, it will be like reciprocated with the people who are watching. So the whole thing for me is like to have the people on my side, like backing me with what I'm doing all the time. But I also want to do something that I want to do, you know? So I literally started off, I was so young when I started this. I started like 5 years ago, bro. I was in grade 10. Yeah, I think I was in
that
grade 10.
2016?
2015.
2015,
So
yeah.
I started 2015, which is actually the reason why. Where is it? That's why I got this touch here. So like
What does it say?
I was it's yo, hold up.
Is that Roman numerals?
Yeah. So
Oh, okay.
2015 March, I think I forgot the date. We moved though. It's written
So
down
you're
somewhere.
committed. For anybody confused, Ato Leb is committed.
Bro, for real. I like this is me. Like I'm studying this, like I'm focusing up on content, digital creation and all of that. So as I was saying, bro, I used to be like really shy, and then like I wouldn't be able to chat to people, especially Huns. And that was a big thing for me, bro. I love speaking to girls, dog. So that was a big thing for me. So I'm like, okay, how am I gonna get that confidence going? Like in what way, you know? So then at that point, I'd been watching like gang YouTube, especially UK YouTubers and all of that. So I'm like,
Who are you
okay,
watching?
the likes of, you know, the Sidemen, KSI, those guys. Rice Gum when he was roasting people. Now he's died down, bro. But yeah,
You feel like
those
the
kind of
fellow?
hey, yeah,
You
no,
feel like
I
Rice
do.
Gum fellow?
Well,
For sure, yeah.
yeah, no, he's fellow, bro. He's still moving. He's still moving, but he's kind of falling off. But yeah. And then so then I decided, oh wait, let me try and make a video. My first video, it is so dumb, bro. It is
What was it?
it was like what people think of black people here, like in
I
SA.
think I saw that
With,
one.
yeah, with
Yeah.
lions walking around, all
Oh,
of
with
that
like
shit. And then,
Americans and like people. Okay,
yeah.
I
So
remember
then
that
from
one.
then I just started doing skits and stuff, and bro, I got roasted, dude. I won't lie to you. When you
Were
start
like
off
people at
making videos,
school?
yeah, at school,
People at
bro.
school,
Yo,
people you know?
yeah. I would
Yeah.
get roasted at school, like even my friends out of school. Like it's a thing when you start making those videos. It's a bit cringe. I know they were cringe when I go watch them back now. I'm like, yo, like I
Bro,
can't
but
believe
when
I
you
was
start
doing that.
doing anything, like
Yeah,
I
fact.
had an interview with this chair. I had an interview with Rocky Six. He's an artist who lives in, I forgot the name. What's the name of the place you stay in? I keep on forgetting.
Who, me?
Yeah. You said
Oh,
what? Sunnyside.
Wendywood, Morningside. Yeah, Santon.
Wendywood.
Yeah,
I
Santon,
think he
Santon.
lives there. I think he lives there, yeah. So like we had a conversation, the one literally before this one, and we're talking about it,
Okay.
bro. When you start anything, there's always gonna be pushback. And the most people, the people who have the biggest opinions are the ones who aren't doing anything except having
Facts.
opinions.
Facts.
So
100.
it's such an insular game, bro. It's so internal. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna let you continue.
But yeah, like as you were saying, bro. So I had to just push through it, which is bro. I'm so happy that I've started this because I've managed to build a mentality that like I don't really care about what other people think of the videos. You know, I obviously love it when people like they dap me up or they give me constructive criticism. I'll definitely take it in, but like if
Yeah.
there's always going to be haters and all of that, so I don't really care about that, which is and that's because I started making the videos and then I just carried on growing that kind of mentality.
So when
So
did you realize, like, okay, wait, I think I might have something here? Like, views are growing, and more important for me, comments are saying really nice things, maybe even bad things. Like, what was that experience like for you?
it was after making that spa video. so
Oh,
so so
yeah.
that spa video, bro, like even my if you listen to it with earphones, you can only hear one side, you can only hear on one side. So um even with that issue, like people were like, "All right, boy, you actually pretty decent at doing this." And I'm like, I actually enjoy doing this, you know, so I might as well
Yeah.
like try give it a go. And at that stage, I was in school, so like doing videos
Wait, what
wasn't.
grade is this? Now what grade are we in?
I think we a year after. I think 2016, grade 11.
Grade 11, okay.
Yeah. So then I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna push, bro. I really enjoy this, and I knew it was gonna take long, dude. So also some people, they just blow up like very quickly, and you when you start off, you do kind of have that in the back of your head, you know, like, oh wait, maybe I'll
For
blow
sure,
up.
everybody does.
Yeah,
Everyone.
yeah. But then when you realize that doesn't happen, then you just gotta push through it, dog. So I mean, that's what I've been
Well,
trying to do.
my sort of approach towards that is some people do pop and they go massive,
Yeah.
but nobody remembers the song that Silento dropped after what's
Yes.
the pandemic. You know?
Yeah.
So that gradual build is just a lot more exciting for me, you know?
Yeah. So, dog, I only got to, like, I was making YouTube videos from like 2015. I only got to 1K subscribers like two or 3 years ago, like matric or just the beginning of my first year. So like it took long, bro, but once I've gotten there, dude, I've just carried on pushing. And then, bro, the biggest thing for me is collaborations, dog. Like that.
Ooh,
It's
and that's been crazy for your channel,
Bro,
especially.
it's been mad for me with Tumi, dog. Like
Yeah,
she like our collabs have been mad, and it's not like I'm trying to just get something out of her, bro. I have a proper relationship with her. Like I think
for
as a
sure.
friend and all of that. So, and also our content, people like it as us together, you know. So
Yeah.
like
And the
when you
Nando's drive-through dates.
yeah. Oh, yo, that was a bad idea. So the
hard.
Nando's drive-through. I don't know if you know Chicken Shop Dates by
Yeah,
what's her name? Amelia. Yeah, I think her name is Amelia. So I'd been watching those videos. I'm like, yo, this is fire. This is fire. And then I thought, I wanted to change it up a bit. And then I'm like, away. So I thought of that, and I was also watching those carpool karaoke vids, like with James Corden. So I'm like, okay, let's try put these things together and see how it goes, bro. It's been power, like it's been
It was a
mad,
smash, bro.
dude. And I've got more to come, bro. I'm too keen for those. Yeah.
That was hard. How did you come up with that idea? Was it from watching Amelia and like all of those other guys?
Yeah. It was from watching them, and then also the who are those guys? Chunks and the Foot Asylum guys. They were doing those speed dates and stuff. So I just wanted to put it all like into one thing. And
yeah.
Of
course. So like I'm thinking about a lot of things, like the audience, people watching this, the demographic of people who are going to listen to this, watch it on YouTube, TikTok, wherever. A lot of young people, you know, we're living through such an incredible time, bro, where we can really actualize our dreams. And if you put yourself in your dad's position, your mom's position a few years ago, when they came back from work, what they could do was chill and talk to each other and cook. Now we've got the internet, this crazy thing that allows us to build, like we can choose the narrative. That's absolutely ham.
Yeah.
So, you know, for a lot of kids that are like coming up and, you know, whether they're doing YouTube, drop shipping, they're trying to start a business, you know, anything like that. Everybody, I think for me, the most important aspect is the passion factor. How enthusiastic are you waking up every day doing what you do? But also, because I'm practical, somewhere along the line, it has to bring some sort of economics, right?
Yeah, 100%.
So as your channel has grown, have you seen sponsorships, brand deals? Have people reached out, whether it like worked or not? What sort of activity have you seen there?
Yeah, so like I've got a couple of sponsorships, and I've been approaching many people. So a lot of people have just mized me, but we moved, bro. Like I know towards the end they're gonna come back. I'm gonna be like, yo, I don't know. You feel me? Like
1,000%, bro.
But yeah, I've got a couple of sponsorships, and bro, at the start, one thing I can say is, as you were saying, you need at some point economics need to come into the picture, you know. So
for sure.
At the start, bro, start off by getting yourself out there. Like, even if the sponsorships don't want to give you cash or whatever, then, or even if you're approaching people, don't approach them with the intent of getting cash back. Approach them with the intent of you growing yourself so that you can make more content. And then like you're able to create better relationships with these guys so that at some stage that they can be able to pay you and all of that, you know. But also, bro, I do not rate that you do that for long. Like at some point you need to set your foot down and be like, I need to actually start charging. Like once you've gotten to a point where you feel like you've done enough content where it's free, your portfolio, you have a big portfolio and everything, then you need to set your price, and don't undersell yourself, guys. You do not undersell yourself, bro.
Well, I
Like
mean,
that's
bro, I think there's two aspects to that, right? Like if I'm trying to put myself in your shoes, if I'm a YouTuber and I'm trying to make it and like I'm putting out content and stuff, I think until I get the numbers, all of this is about attention. Think about why you get sponsorships, why brands will want to like come up to you and then want to work for you. They're trying to get the attention with the demographic that you capture, right?
Yeah.
So then like people talk about, oh, I don't want to undersell, I don't want to oversell myself. I think like sometimes it's very black and white. When you have 600 subscribers, you can't be getting bougie in the emails talking about, oh, but I'm worth it, you know? Like I'd say just work for free. That's all that I'm doing, not that all that I've done, because I'm still in that phase. I'm just doing stuff for free, you know, getting portfolio work, trying to build brand, you know, like for example, reaching out to you, and then we do all of this, and then this, we say 10 minutes down the line, you're gonna say something super quotable in like 30 seconds. I'm gonna take that little clip, put it out on LinkedIn, resize it and like refragment it, put it out on Reels, and then come out again in TikTok. Like, think about the upside that you get for putting out content for free. Yeah. Also, I have to believe that, bro, we're not putting out enough content for all of these channels, myself included.
Yeah, no.
People have caught on to like something like TikTok. And like, this isn't about TikTok. It's not about TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn. It's about where the consumer's attention is, right? YouTube, whatever you're doing. People have caught on to TikTok, but people haven't caught on to Reels. I don't know why. Reels is absolutely ham. You see the girl who was in the content model that I sent you?
Yeah.
She has grown stupid amounts on like, I think 3 or 4 social media platforms. A social media platform itself reached out to her, asking her to do some work and like come in and go live for like a certain amount of money. And like, she's got
Hade, can you see me?
Bro, you paused. What happened?
Are we good now?
Yeah. Oh, you're looking clean.
Oh,
you see the option, bro? Come on. Anyways, bro. I mean, bro, what are we even talking about?
Bro, we're speaking about like underselling and like promotions and
we get way too fancy. We get way too fancy as people with ambition. And I think that all just comes out of one thing. It's a lack of patience. I've really been trying to tune myself into like getting. I had this conversation with my parents because I'm writing my finals in a few months. So, and like, I think they've accepted the fact that I'm not going to go the uni way. So I told them, I said, Mom and Dad, I think you're going to have to be comfortable with it looking like I'm losing for the next 5 to 8 years of my life, because this is the path that I've chosen to go on. You know, like you said you're studying this. Are you in uni right now?
Yeah, no, I'm studying digital design at Vega. So I've got I'm in second
final year.
I've got 1 more year. So
okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then what does the picture look for you like after that?
After, bro, look, dog, I have no clue. It's I literally don't know, but like I don't have an actual plan in mind. But all I know is I'm just gonna carry on pushing the content based stuff, and yeah, dude,
100%, dog.
Need to think about it, bro. But like as you were saying, bro, I need to be patient with it. I just need to keep on doing my thing. And
guys. How old are you right now?
I'm 21, bro.
But I realized that you did literally make the wrong decision every single day for the next 9 years. You wake up and you're 30 and you're still extremely young, bro.
Dude.
Like, this is a long ass game. You feel me?
bro. Also, yeah, like a lot of people like want to get into it ASAP, bro. But it's about taking your time. Sometimes it's gonna take longer for other people to become a bit
True.
more than the next person, bro. And it's just a thing. Like you just need to get used to it. And like,
Russ released like 98 songs before he popped, and he had EPs and albums. Post
who?
Malone, Russ, you know Russ?
Yeah.
He released 98 songs before he popped. He had like an
Mm.
album and then like a couple of EPs. Post Malone produces, right? And then he sings, he puts it on SoundCloud. Next morning, Wiz Khalifa's in his DMs. It depends. You just gotta be self-aware, you know?
Yeah,
But regardless, I think you always make better decisions when you're in a long-term mindset, regardless of
yeah.
what you're doing. Like this would have never happened if I came on the hook. And
Mm.
when I ask you about sponsorships and like deals that you're getting from brands, even if that's not rolling in now, it's just understanding that you just gotta stay the course, bruh. And like if you
Yeah,
just keep going on that same path, you feel me?
yeah. I feel you, bro.
Yo, what did you say? Is there somebody there?
Yeah, sorry, Hadi.
Okay, cool. Now, do they need something?
Nah. Go on, carry on.
Yeah, that's basically my chat, bro. And it's super simple. We just complicate it because like time. You want to go 1,000 different
Yeah,
ways
no,
in
for sure.
3 years instead of staying the course, you know?
Sure.
What are what are some things that you've seen that are quite interesting to you, content creator space? Things that you think could help other content creators, or things that you just genuinely are passionate about right at this moment in that whole sort of space?
Okay, one thing about helping other content creators, bro. I've realized that consistency, bro. That's one of the biggest things, dog. Like with whatever you're doing, you have to keep doing it. Like and like it doesn't like your content doesn't always have to be extremely like unique, like as long as you're pushing content out, bro, like that's really what you need to be doing, because that's how you're going to be getting your name out there all the time. And yeah, what else did you ask me?
Like what else are you seeing in the space that's interesting? Like for example, I think it's super interesting how I checked your account before you started posting on TikTok. You were sitting on, I mean, okayish numbers, right? And
Yeah,
like it absolutely just blew out of proportion.
yeah,
And
yeah.
what usually happens with people is they see that works, then they're like, oh, okay, let me try something else and see. Like no, like it's working right now. Milk the hell out of the cow before they slaughter the thing, right?
Yeah,
So like,
facts.
for example, something like TikTok is crazy. Nobody can know your name. You can post a video tomorrow, it gets 1 million views, and now they know that you sell sports
Yeah,
cards. You know,
yeah.
so like
But it's
something like that. What do you think?
yeah,
What's interesting to you?
that's a big thing, bro. I've been hating on TikTok. I won't lie to you. When TikTok came out, I literally was hating on that thing. I was like, oh wait,
I was
kids
too.
dancing, all of that whack stuff, bro. But
Bro, did you also go through a phase where you were like, nah, I'm too cool for that app? Like,
yeah. I'm like that. It's not for me, man. I'm
I
too
feel
old.
you. I feel you.
But dude, when you realize that when you post that, it literally it's just another platform where people are viewing your stuff. Like people can check whatever that you do through that TikTok, and then it just goes into like other ventures, into YouTube, into Gram. And bro, when you keep sharing like on all the platforms, then people are always gonna like the one person who doesn't go on Gram but is on TikTok will see that, and then they'll go to your YouTube. Did you know
Yep.
what I mean? Easier to find people on TikTok than Gram, because Gram is more about like personal following and all of that. Like you have to be following the person. But TikTok, you can see anything, bro. So I feel like putting yourself out there on literally as many platforms as you can is a big plus for you, though. Like you
And
can really.
something that might be a little bit left field for content creators or people who are more artistic, LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a real opportunity, bro. We can you hear me.
Sorry.
Can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, sorry, Hadi. I just got a call.
No, no
Carry on.
problem. As I was saying, LinkedIn, it's a huge opportunity especially for the people who don't think it is. For example, you're a content creator. Let me use you as the example. That's the easiest one. You make YouTube videos, stuff like that, and all of that. and you make like we saw in the content model, the pillar content, the long form thing, something like this interview podcast or like long form interview, the video. You find little pieces of it, get the business version of that, post it on LinkedIn. That platform long ago graduated from just being a job searching finding hub into it's now become a place where content can live on. It's crazy to me that I can write an article. Literally did this 3 days ago. Where you can't hear me.
This time's a charm.
Dude. Nah, we're gonna be clutch this time. Watch. The internet's being a bitch, but watch. Okay, cool. So what I was saying was, bro, LinkedIn is special. LinkedIn is so special because what can happen is, like I was saying, you get your content, whatever, you clip it down into a 3 minute, 30 seconds, 47-second thing. You make the business version, put it out on LinkedIn because the organic reach right now is crazy. Like this happened to me 4 days ago. The fact that I can post an article when I went and bought this jacket with my dad at a thrift shop, on the way there, we were talking about debt and stuff like that. And I was like, why to me only, like people in my peer group, why is it such a foreign idea for me to, I don't feel comfortable taking debt. Meanwhile, everybody's so comfortable taking student loans, which you can't claim bankruptcy on, by the way. Yeah. And house loans and all of that stuff where they end up dying or the stuff gets repossessed or they end up dying and then little Johnny and his wife have to take up the debt for the next generation. So I literally put out that story and like one of the punchlines was, my peers shouldn't have to look at me like I'm some ultra genius when I try to explain the relationship between banks, the Treasury, and the Federal Reserve and how money doesn't actually exist the way we think it does. So I put that little article out, bro. 600 views organic. What other platform looks like that right now? It's only TikTok, Instagram Reels, and LinkedIn as of Friday, July 16th at 3:48 p.m. 2021. That's how it looks right now. So then you do that. And then what happens is, because there's also business people on the platform, the CMO, the CTO of Heineken sees you and likes your personality. And because they're new, okay, let me not say Heineken because it's alcohol. Vans sees your post, right? And because now they're trying to reach more millennials and Gen Z, they know that you do YouTube because of the content. And now all of a sudden you've got a brand deal. Surprise, surprise. Yeah. Like that's how we need to start thinking about these things. 100%. And even if you hop onto these platforms and within 6 months, 8 months, a year, you do not become successful or do really well, and it's fine because, like I say, it's not about, I could give a fuck less about the platform. It's about learning how to communicate. Everybody looked down on Snapchat and then Instagram came out with stories. And then like the people who could kill it best there were killing it. Look at Kylie. Look at everybody else that you know. Yeah. So like if you can learn to communicate on LinkedIn or the 5 to 7 different platforms that matter, regardless of what you do, obviously each platform, depending on the demographic, will be better for your brand, your business. Yeah. Then next year when I don't know, when Flip Flop comes out with an app and they have similar features, you now know how to communicate on that thing.
Yeah, facts. No, 100%, bro.
Coming back to long-term thinking,
all these platforms, bro. We actually need to adapt to them and move their algorithms and all of that, dude. And then, yeah,
like people are sad, Brian, cynical about it. People are like, oh my god, these companies are stealing my data. They're taking my. Okay, delete the app, bro.
Yeah, you don't need it, bro. For sure.
Like for real. I just think that's why it's so much better just to be optimistic. Not even look at the bright side. Look at the reality of it. And people always want to talk about Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates. Let's talk about the person who was making 60 to 70K a year doing what they absolutely hated. Now they make 80 doing something that they love, and all they do is sit down and podcast the entire day. It's real. You know?
There's so opportunities. There's so many things we can do now, bro.
I know, bro. So like just like remember that chat we had when we were talking about, I was like, dog, you really aren't in the YouTube game, bro. You're in the attention game. You're in the content game. Yeah. And like that whole perception around these things changes. Social media might die one day. And we're gonna have to learn how to communicate on voice or VR or like in the next 30, 40. You never know, right? It's just chasing all of that attention. Yeah. Well, not chasing, like being yourself, and then the market moves to you.
And then it comes to you for sure.
So like, okay, now you see, this is a pro and con of doing things without like being structured. I just say how I feel, but let me come up with
Nah,
something
I
that makes
also
sense.
run that, bro. Don't worry. Do your thing.
That is. So let's say now, okay, like how. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting for a lot of people. Like how, when you're on your grind and you're just chasing your stuff, you're going hard and everything. Let's talk about family, relationships, friends, stuff like that. How do relationships suffer? Or does it stay the same, or it has no impact? How has your circles been affected by the stuff that you're trying to accomplish?
It does suffer, bro, because like especially with my family, I stay with them, so obviously I see them a bit.
Yeah,
But like I'm in my room a lot, bro. I'm in my room editing, grafting
same.
out, and
Mm,
then sometimes, especially with the boys, they want to chill with you like week
of
in, week
course.
out, bro. At some stage, you have to just be like, nah, bro. I need to do my thing because
Yeah,
because look, your boys might be fine. They might be doing their own graft, but it's not the same as what you're doing. So you need to focus on what you're doing so that you can be successful. Because as much as your boy might be or your friend might be successful, that's him, dude. You know. But
and
and then
what's successful? Well, like what do you deem as that? Like, what's your definition? I'll give you mine in a second.
my definition of successful is being able to like sustain your own living, um like being able to sustain yourself. You can do what you need for yourself. You can get to places for yourself. You can like whatever just on you,
Yeah.
doesn't have like a big thing, like like a mansion, or that's not really
Right.
that's
Yeah.
that's bro, that's those are like cherries on tops. But like success is
Mm.
it's just you being happy with yourself and being able to sustain yourself and what the people that are very close to you. If you can, 100%, then
I'm
that's
so
fine.
happy you said that, bro. I'm very happy you said that, and especially because of the attention that you get on your channels and like on your platforms, the people that listen to you. I feel like a lot of young people and anyone of any age really needs to hear that, bro. I mean,
Yeah,
people get, and also it's like accountability stuff like that. People get confused when they go on these platforms and they see 21-year-old living the laptop lifestyle, right? But they don't know that mommy and daddy are paying for Uber.
yeah,
They don't know mommy and daddy are paying for rent, and it
facts.
just looks like they're flexing. The number one thing, the easiest path, like why do you have to break out of your DNA? At 17, this is just a hypothesis because I haven't lived
Mm,
long enough. I don't know. But
mm,
I would say what I think right now at this stage, the easiest path to happiness, because for me that's what success is, like what you
yeah,
said, being able to wake up every day and sustain yourself on your own living, doing
yeah,
something that you actually enjoy doing,
yeah,
right?
fact.
And at the end of the day, there's more upside for you, your family, next generations and stuff like that.
Mm,
And also you just want freedom, right? You don't want to resent yourself at age
real.
70, you know. I
Yeah.
think about that a lot. I went one time, this is just like a side strike story, like when you're in school and you have to do like service hours to get
Mm,
like through the next grade or whatever.
yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
went to an epileptic center, and bro, I think there were probably 250 people max of different ages. 99% of everybody there had Down syndrome, right?
Maz. Okay.
And then
Yeah.
you go back to school, and then you hear kids complaining about my mom won't get me the iPhone 12. I only
Yeah.
got the X, right?
Bro,
Like putting things into perspective.
bro, that's a big thing, dude. Bro, I know that obviously I'm working to become successful for myself, but bro, I know right now, if like someone in the townships would think I'm pretty successful. I know that what I have right now is mad, dude. I know that the opportunities I have are mad, which is why I take them, bro. It's all
Yeah.
on you. You just need to realize that like with the where you at right now, it's crazy, like what you can do with what we have. Other people don't have much, bro, and
They don't.
dude. They the
They
ones who
don't.
push out of the people who actually have the connections and the opportunities. So like that's a big thing, bro. You just need
And
to,
also, bro, nobody cares. No
yeah,
one, literally no one cares. Whether you're coming from the worst of worst place or you're in the best, it doesn't matter.
yeah,
Like people always think it's better in somebody else's position. Think about it. The super rich kids who make it, they're never gonna get the credit for anything that they do. It's always gonna be, oh, mommy and daddy put you on. You coming
straight,
from the bottom, you don't have shit to do. You don't know
yeah,
where to start from. Nobody cares about that. Also, you just gotta hustle your way out of it. So, I
right,
mean, like, what are you complaining about? Perspective, I think, is
yeah,
incredibly important. It sounds fluffy, cheesy, whatever you want to call it, but I mean, it's the truth that I think you're living as well. I've been watching long enough, and this interview sort of like cemented it for me. I can tell, but you're a pretty thoughtful person, and like all of those things that you gain through this road, it's really, it's like the foundation for your life for the next 40 to 50 years. It's crazy.
now 100%, bro. But yeah, as I was saying with the friends thing, bro, like you literally just need to be like, gents, I'm just trying to focus on me. I'm trying to do me. And
Yeah,
some relationships will fall off. That's for sure. But those
that's
are the
true.
people who don't really back you. You know what I mean? Like they back you.
Yeah,
Say, "Oh wait, do your thing. I back you," but they don't really back you. They don't care about you.
true.
It's the people who know you grafting, and they know that even if they don't see you this weekend or the weekend after, and when they do see you, then they chill with you because they know you just trying to make a living for yourself. You trying to focus up
Yep,
on, yeah, dude. So I don't know, like with in terms of relationships, I think you should really, in that case, you should really have some sort of like a selfish, you need to be a bit selfish with that. You need to focus
that's
on
true,
you.
bro.
Yeah, it has to
It's
be
true.
like that. Oh, mm,
I mean, that's what I've seen as well. Like what you said hit home for me as well. Like I'm at home all the time, but I'm usually by myself. Literally,
mm,
I came out yesterday. Man, I was editing some video for my dad because he has a church and like it's the third anniversary on Sunday. So we were making just like a little compilation happy anniversary video. And I was editing that, and when I came out to show, my mom was like, "Geez, bro, like I haven't seen you in so long. Like, are you good? Or like, how are you doing?"
yeah,
And like that's crazy. I live in your house, bruh. But like
facts.
when you're on the grind, there's certain things for a certain period of time that you just have to forego. I think
Mm,
about the brand A Cold War.
yes, yes, yes.
Samuel Ross, the head designer founder. I watched one of his interview and he was talking about like people were asking him how he was on the come up and how that whole experience was for him. And he gave a story about how like you leave your house to drive 40 minutes to your cousin's house for a birthday party and you don't even
Mm,
see them because you're upstairs working on designs for the next
yeah,
day because it's due, and if you don't do it then there's repercussions, stuff like that.
facts. Mm,
So people really gotta understand, Brian. Like, also, when you're trying to do something that a lot of people haven't done, you're gonna have to do. If you want a
yeah,
1% life, you're gonna have to do 1% things.
yeah, yeah. No, that's for sure, bro. Like that's, bro. That's literally one of the my biggest how do I say, I don't know. Okay, but like basically with my content, dude, I just want to try and make sure that it's my content and it's as unique
I
as
feel you.
possible. You know what I mean?
I feel
Um, like it's different to other people's stuff when they watch mine. They're like, okay, oh wait, I haven't seen this anywhere else, bro. That's what I tried to do. Like that's the mentality I try to have. It's hard, dude. It's hard to always come up with something new. It really is, which is why
yeah,
you
yeah.
have to, like, that's why watching other people's videos and kind of referencing their videos to yours is it's a big thing as well. It's a good thing too because you learn what people like, you learn how people do things, and then you come up with ways to change it up a bit, which there's nothing wrong with that, you know. Like that's the world we're living in today, bro.
Also, on that front, bro, you know what I think is interesting? Like what you said about finding. You said something about like wanting to like it's hard coming up with new things all the time,
Mm.
right? I don't know if you know. Do you know Gary Vaynerchuk? Gary
Uh,
V.
I'm not too sure who he is.
Okay, so he's like entrepreneur, absolutely killing it at his game. He also makes tons of content for like the internet, posting like every single day, TikTok, Instagram, Reels, Snapchat, fucking LinkedIn, everywhere. He's killing it. He's killing it in business, marketing. He has a marketing agency, all of that stuff. And like he makes so much content. And I was watching one of his, like when I wanted, because I found that book I told you about and I wanted to sell these sports cards. So like I was watching one of his, he did like a 2-hour live where he was talking about, you know, the ins and outs of how to start trading in sports cards. And in his previous content, coming back to what you said, he's like, I only have about 7 to 11 true core beliefs in everything that I push. I just have to find 5,000 different ways to say it and 5,000 different phrasings, and then that becomes the content.
Facts.
Like all he is hustle, patience, humility, empathy. You know, take your time, build something long term. Long term is always better than short term. And then he just says it in 700 different ways. So I mean, it could be Ato Leb is wearing a blue beanie. A blue beanie is on Ato Leb's head. A blue beanie is underneath Ato Leb's hoodie. The hoodie Ato Leb is black. You feel me? Like, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't know. That was just something I thought was interesting. Maybe you could take something from that. And also somebody watching.
Change of location here.
Oh, yes, sir. Looks clean regardless, bro.
But yeah, what'd you say?
I was like, looks clean regardless, bro.
Oh, shout out, bro. Yes.
So I mean, yeah. What do you think about that? You got anything to say about that?
Not much. I agree, bro.
I feel you, 100%, dog.
Yeah.
I mean, let me think. Last 5 minutes of this interview, like, what's going on? What's interesting in your city, bro? What's going on that side? Ooh, you guys have like those car events. I watched that YouTube video that you put out. You went to some event, bro. We're like people,
cars, bro. I really think cars. I'm really into it. With that breakfast run, like yeah, I think that's what you're talking about, eh?
Yeah, breakfast run.
Like people literally go on weekends on a Sunday morning.
Where is it?
Hey, where is it? A different place. Like they'll start up at a place, at a random place. Everyone, you know, takes their photos and stuff. Then they'll drive to another place and then just drive back. That's pretty much it. But when I went, they went to a racetrack, so like they were just doing a whole lot of things, bro. Dude, I really feel like in Joburg there isn't much you can do, but you can kind of, you know, pick and choose.
You can finesse a couple of things, yeah.
Yeah, you can find things that are quite enjoyable, but at the moment, bro, it's been dead here. I won't lie to you. Especially
Lockdown.
It's been going.
That's been absolutely crazy, bro.
Dude, SA's been going mad, bro. And all I'm gonna say is just stay safe. I'm not dropping any opinion. Nothing, dude. All I'm saying is just stay safe to everyone, bro.
Yeah, if you live in South Africa, please be careful with how you move.
Real, but yeah, dude. Other than that, bro, I've got some content coming up. That's a
super excited for that.
Yeah. I've got some content. I've got a Nando's thing coming up. I've got
I'm so guessed for that, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Okay, wait, let me just have a disclaimer, bro. Like before business dealings, before anything, like first of all, bro, like just man to man, bro, I'm a fan. Like I've been binging Ato, bro.
Big ups.
You know those days when you're supposed to be hustling, you're like, you know, I'm gonna just take a day off. Straight to Ato Leb, dog. Straight to the archives. I'm like, nah, these new videos are fire. Let me go way back, you know?
That's fire, bro. Nah, I fuck with that a lot. But yeah, dude, I'm trying to push. I booked out a studio. I'm gonna do a real life Tinder video as well. I'm very keen for that, dude. And what else? Some footy videos. Yeah, I just wanna, dude. I feel like a lot of people in South Africa, especially, dude, like the content they make is good, bro, for sure. But a lot of it is pretty much the same. Do you know what I mean? Like the
like
story, the story times, like a story time is a good video for sure, but if that's what you just keep doing,
No, I
bro,
get what you're saying.
yeah, it's and at this stage, YouTube is becoming like content in general. Online things are becoming quite big in SA as well. So it's good to have something different to bro. So if everyone's doing the same thing, then it's just going to be populated with that, and then like you might not like
It's just supply and demand. It's just
yeah,
supply and demand. Business. Think about why Mr. Beast pops because everybody else is doing. Let me think of an example. I don't want to use that one because I like that YouTuber and I don't want to bash him. What you said, everybody's doing story times, right? Mr. Beast says, "I'm giving you $1 million and you should spend it in 5 minutes." You're like, "Whoa, okay." You never seen that, right?
Yeah.
Now there's an incredible amount of demand for those type of videos. So, like you said, it's like just breaking the simulation in that.
Facts, dude. That's literally what it is.
Like being yourself. That's why. That's the number one reason why I reached out to you. I could tell you weren't acting.
Shout out, dude. Like you have to be genuine with what you're doing, dude. Cause and you, it's so easy to see if someone's not being genuine. It's easy to see that. It's like especially some American YouTubers, bro. You can see when they're faking their content. It's very clear, and it's not appealing, bro. Like it gets views. It's not appealing at all, dude. Like it's not real content. So like that's also a big thing. If you can just keep making real content, something that means something to you, bro, then 100% go by.
Also something I'm learning, sorry to cut you off, bro. Like having you like the humility in business to understand that these are also just our opinions. That's just what we think.
Facts.
When it has 600K views, like some people might absolutely love it. And for me, what's more interesting is what they're saying in the comments, because that's real feedback,
bro.
You know,
I always go check those comments, dude. Like that's where you see what people are actually like feeling like. Because the likes people would just like, but in those comments, people are being real. Obviously, some haters, but there's people they just being real.
So I mean, shout out to them for killing it. That's just what we think, and like everybody has their own opinion. You know,
if you're killing it, do your thing. What's his name? Jake Paul. He's killing it. I respect that, but I do not like Jake Paul at all. I would never watch the guy. I would lie to you, but I respect what he's done, dude. Those guys, Jake Paul, Logan, and KSI, bro. What they've done with that boxing shit, bro, it's insane. It's actually crazy.
Bro, it's so interesting to me, bro, how like the cross-pollination in YouTube sports. And think about that. Whenever something like that happens, it's the opening door for the next thing to come. What do you think is going to happen after this?
Facts, bro. It's just going to get bigger. It's just going to get bigger. Like,
bro, like
I don't know, bro.
Jake and Logan going into boxing. Jake Cole going into the African side of the NBA. What's the name? Jake Cole, NBA. Like all of these. Like think about what else could then come. Like I don't know if you've been watching. Are you into like crypto, NFTs, blockchain space?
Yeah. I'm into some crypto there. You know.
Yeah. Okay. Like do you know anything about NFTs?
Not much, bro. I won't lie to you.
Okay, NFTs, non-fungible tokens, digital collectibles. You can sell and trade based off the popularity, social relevance, stuff like that. Like, we'll really get deeper into it if you want, like after this, and we can talk about it. But for anybody who's watching and they know about it, bro, what's crazy for me about that is like watching how like the real estate market is moving into NFT land. People thought like it was just going to be photos and pixels and people were going to be selling them for millions of dollars. But because like a non-fungible asset is a one of one thing. For example, a house. That's why real estate can move on top of that infrastructure. So like it's crazy to me. Like, why is she making so much noise, bro? Anyway, dog. It's crazy to me. Like, bro, Jake Paul, Logan, boxing, J. Cole, NBA. Who else is like crossing over into some unorthodox? Think of almost every rapper also being an entrepreneur now. Think of almost every athlete. Like they died 36
with these drinks. AK, not AK. Let's.
Bro, who did you say? What was the first one?
I was saying Diddy.
Oh, yep.
With these tequila.
Yep. Ciroc and
yeah, dude. That's crazy, bro. And one thing I love to see is our black people moving up, bro. Yo, that's my
1,000%.
favorite thing, dude. I love seeing that when
Bro.
the niggas are moving, dog. Yes, sir.
Bro, that like any minorities for me, bro. Like I came
Yeah,
from a different country. We came to South Africa with nothing, bro. Like it was ham. So like anyone doing that's why I'm trying to kill it with this stuff, bro. I wouldn't be able to do this if I was still back home.
yeah,
So like
fact.
I mean I probably would, but like it just there's too many nuances. It wouldn't be the same.
Mm.
So I mean, like, bro, coming back to perspective, like look at all everything we've just mentioned, right? It tells you something.
Mm.
Opportunities are opening up.
Mm.
Communities are coming together a lot more. Like,
Yeah,
what can we then do as entrepreneurs, content creators to sort of come on top of those platforms? That's interesting.
yeah, nah, for sure. Yeah,
Closing.
it's only
Yeah,
gonna get crazier, bro. It's only gonna get madder.
only going to intensify. And
Yeah,
like for everybody saying, for everybody being sad about social media and technology, for everybody who watched The Social Network and got confused and is only now looking at it from one point of view and
yeah,
perspective,
yeah,
I have come out of the game of trying to convince anybody to do anything. My big thesis, not even thesis, hypothesis at age 17 is it's fine, no judgment, keep doing what you're doing. We're going to do what we do, but I'll see you in 10 years.
yeah.
And then the results will speak for themselves.
Facts. Then we're talking 10 years.
Yeah, we talk, you know.
Yeah, that's fine.
And even then,
Nah,
I still feel like 10 years isn't long enough, bro. I just think we have so much time, bro.
yeah. Nah,
We
well,
really do.
I dig your mentality, bro. It's power. Like you have a like a hard working mentality, which is always gonna go a long way for you, bro.
I
Like,
appreciate that, bro. It's that immigrant mindset.
yeah, nah, for sure.
Final question for Ato Leb. I love
Zero.
this one. At age 90, you've done everything. Now you're looking out your lakeside view. You're on a balcony. You're looking out at your lakeside view, sunset,
Yeah,
whatever. And you're
yeah, yeah.
thinking back to the stuff that you did in life. What do you want to say you would have done? What do you want people to remember Ato Leb for?
That's a good question.
Give me a second. People always take a second to answer this one.
Yeah, nah, I need to give it a little bit of thought. So wait, ask again, please.
You're 90 years old.
I'm
You're
90.
looking back at the stuff that you did in your life. What do you want to say you would have done?
I wanna say, bro, I was able to. I want people to be like, oh wait, that's the guy who has explored the world, explored different cultures, done all he can do, and put it out there, bro. He's just being himself. He's being genuine the whole time, and he's just power. Yes, sir. That's so
I
me,
feel
dog. You feel me? Like I just want like I just want people to understand that I'm just doing this because it's really what I enjoy doing. I enjoy
yeah.
entertaining. I make content, and if people can just have that mentality of me and that I'm like, yeah, bro. Well, that's pretty much it.
Bro.
Answers the question.
Yeah, you did 1,000%, bro. Enormous amounts of love for you and your craft, bro, and everything that you're doing. I won't even hope that you become successful. I know. I trust your work ethic. I trust your mindset. Just the person you are. I'm really happy we were able to do this. I'm very, very happy.
Yo, it's
I'm
taking
an
long.
editor. Oh my God. Do you know the amount of times we had to reschedule, right? And like, I have this thesis. Okay, artists, content creators, and stuff like that, whenever I'm doing anything with them, I never expect you guys to be on time. Never. Right? I said this to my friend in the last interview. I was like, bro, like, take this how you will. He's an artist. I'm like, I genuinely feel like it's not your job to be on time. I feel like it's your job to make really good music. And like, look, it's ass. Please be on time. But like, if you aren't, it's different when it's a business person or like if it's a client. I'm like, I get it. Like you're probably sleeping. And that's the only group of people that I would give that exception to.
Yeah.
But anyway, Daps you, bro.
That boy, big ups, bro. Love.
Thank you, bro.
Let's go, boy. We just grinding now, boy. Now
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I love, bro. Love,
sure,
love,
boy.
love.
Sure, boy. Sure, boy.